Welcome back, everyone, to our playthrough of career mode in NASCAR Heat Evolution in preparation for the upcoming release of NASCAR Heat 2 on September 12th. So we're not that far away from September 12th now. It's closing in on us, so we are frantically finishing up our first season of the career mode in NASCAR Heat Evolution in preparation. Now, here we are about to run race 3 of the chase. So we're in the round of 16, the very beginning of the chase. And if we look at the standings, they do not look kind to us right now. However, we are in okay shape as far as 12th place. All right, right now you can see we have of the 16 drivers right now, Martin Truex is dead last, and 12th is Casey Kane at 2058. We are 2072 in points, so we don't have that many points for a cushion. What we really need here is a good finish, or of course, we'll take another win. That's for sure. If we can come home with a victory, that of course guarantees us. If we come home with a top 5 or even a top 10, I would say that guarantees us as well, because we do have something to work with. I mean, we've got, what is that, 14 points to work with here, but I don't want to plan on that. I want to go out, and my goal is to win at Dover. So with that in mind, let's just cut right to it. Let's head to the racetrack.
Get set. The race is going green. There's a green flag. All right.
All right, folks, here we go. We are starting 5th on the grid. And, oh, they're crowding me. Keep it down, keep it down.
Still there.
Whew, that is tight. But we were, even though we were 5th, ooh, I am really tight coming off that corner. I'm using the same setup that I used to win the first race.
Clear high.
All right, here we go. Let's run some good laps. So we were 5th, about a 10th and a half.
Car low.
How can a car be low? Holy cow. All right, so interesting.
Clear low.
I'm going to give it right back to him. For chase purposes, what we need here, ooh, and Clint Boyer is blocking me big time. Which it's definitely his right to do. They are running me very hard. Very hard. All right, let's try to log some good laps. We got 28 laps. Ooh. Bush, why are you slowing down that much? So realistically, we need a top 10.
That was a great lap.
To guarantee ourselves a spot in the round of 12 after our horrendous finish at
Still there.
New Hampshire. All right, so Bush has got some good speed. I wasn't able to get around him on the outside. Not that time. Oh, we got a nice run here.
Still there.
See if we can get by him on the inside.
Clear high.
All right, so we clear him. That puts us in 3rd. So same setup as the first race here. I ran just a couple of practice laps just to see if the car still felt good like it did last time. It did, so I said, all right, let's dial it up. Went straight to qualifying and now into the race.
That was a great lap.
Clint Boyer very strong. Passing Keselowski. I don't think Boyer is in the chase. Keselowski I know is for sure, because we tied him for the most wins in the regular season.
20 to go.
We're right there with them, 20 to go, and I'm gonna get off the throttle there. All right, so with 20 laps to go, I'm gonna try to run right with them. I mean, they're protecting that bottom pretty good. I'm gonna see if they make a mistake or give me an opening. I may give it a try here on the outside. But I don't think, I just don't have the speed to get by them on the high side without them making a mistake. Can I get to the inside? Nope. He closed that door on me. Plus, he's got some really good speed. Let's back off, try to get a good run. Yeah, I mean, I can get a run on them. I'm definitely faster than Keselowski.
Stay low. Still there.
But I don't know how much. It's not a whole lot because he is right there. Right there on his bumper. He definitely knows we're here. And Clint Boyer just seems to be casually leading the race. No trouble whatsoever once he got past Keselowski. Not bad at all. So I have absolutely no complaints about the car. Perhaps a little bit tight off, which could be a symptom of the fact that we have more horsepower than we did last time we were here. So maybe we're getting into the corners a little bit harder than we were last time. Who knows?
Okay, that's the halfway mark now.
And we got through that corner good on entry. I'm going to have to back out of it a little bit. All right, now we come to lap traffic. This should be interesting. Which way does the lap traffic go? He stays low, and that gives me second place. Woo, coming up on hard on Clint Boyer there. All right, let's see. Can we get the lead? The crowd noise is telling me that we must be, and we are. Oh, wow. Both of these guys giving me the lane on the outside. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see what Annette does. Yep, he gives me the room on the outside.
Still there. Clear low.
All right, so now Keselowski has moved into second position. He's 1.5 seconds out. And I'm going to continue to try to use this high side. There's just so much more room up here to maneuver than it is trying to take everybody on the bottom. I mean, bottom would be the fastest way around, but trying to get everybody on the bottom pins you down to a lane and doesn't give you very much room to maneuver.
Still there. All clear. Stay high. Still there.
Yeah, this is the car I remember from the first race. His handling. Car is just stuck to the ground. And now we're starting to pull away from the guys behind us. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. Yeah, this car, I can just run pretty much anywhere I want to on the track. Particularly that high side feels really good to run. And really surprised to see Truex this far back in the pack. All right, come on, Larson. Give me room. Not that I'm under duress or anything from second place, but...
You're all clear.
All right, so we're now 3.3 seconds ahead. Three and a half seconds ahead. Yeah, the car is just glued to the racetrack right here pretty much. Now you get around other cars
5 laps to go.
and you have to change the lane you're running, try to pinch it down into and off the corners, and that changes things. Just as it does in real life. I don't know if this game is modeling any of the aero related to that. I kind of doubt it. But just the fact that you're having to change your lane and your approach into and off the corners, and even sometimes mid-corner, because I like to let the car sort of diamond the track a little bit in the center of the corner. A common tactic used at Dover for sure. And for those of you who aren't aware, I'll try to, next time I get an open track, I'll try to demonstrate what I mean by diamonding the corner. Woo, give me some room here, Ricky. Ricky Stenhouse did not want me to go by him on the outside.
Clear low. Here you go.
All right, we're now over 5 seconds ahead.
Still there.
All right, and what I mean by diamonding is to enter the track, in this case low, then center of the corner. Well, it didn't go up as far as I wanted it to. The car actually stuck better than I thought it was going to there. But you let the car, you go in low, let the car drift up the track a little bit in the center and help itself turn more naturally rather than you forcing it to stay down and then bringing the car back down off the corner. Again, Dover is a great place to do that. It is something you see quite naturally happening during the races there.
Great job.
All right, so we come home with the victory. I actually forgot that was the final lap. Woo, okay. After our performance at the second race in New Hampshire, I was a little worried. I wasn't sure how much speed the AI would gain between our first and second visit, see if they were any better. And I think they were a little better. I don't remember what the speed rating was the first time we came to Dover, but I was able to win handily. I think that's more a function of getting through the lap traffic than anything, though. As you can see by the final times, we were able to win quite handily and lapped all the way up to 22nd. So yeah, we had some speed at Dover, no doubt about that. So we'll take home a little over 48 grand for that, and then we'll get all of the secondary bonuses, and we will take all of that money. Just keep on pouring it in. 126,000, yes please. Because remember, we do have, I mean, obviously we're not going to get our car fully upgraded before the end of this season. And doesn't it look nice there for it to show that we are indeed going to advance with a victory? Very nice, and I will take it. So who gets eliminated? Let's take a look. Casey Kane, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, and Martin Truex Jr. get eliminated in the first round. Wow, Ryan Newman squeaks by 4 points. Very nice. Very nice. All the junior fans, be happy. He come home in 10th. So now after this second round of the playoffs, we'll whittle this down to 8 drivers. So it's getting tougher, but our car is getting better. And I like our chances. So we bring home the victory. Miles the Monster could not tame us today. All right, we did have indeed the fastest lap. All right, let's head back to our team garage. All right, so now we start. Oh, congratulations, you advanced to the next round. That's a snazzy little graphic that popped up there. Scared me to death. I definitely wasn't ready for that. So here we are, and let's see, Danica Patrick. Let's see, I think you're starting to figure out this whole NASCAR thing. Well, hashtag hard work pays off. Yeah, we've gotten 7 wins this season. I think we're doing pretty good. All right, so we picked up some new sponsors. All right, I like it. I like it. So let's take a look at that. So $239,000 in the bank. Of course, we need $750,000 for our next upgrade. So we're definitely a long way from that. Let's see. We now have 4 secondary sponsors. All right, so the first secondary sponsor is now a top 5. Okay, so we've got a top 5. Then we go top 10, 15, and hey, how did that happen? Well, we don't want that. We want top 20, actually. No, actually, let's don't do that. Let's do qualify 10th. Can we do that? Wow, 31 grand if we can. Let's go ahead with that. So if we finish top 5, we'll get 45.5, which is huge compared to the amounts we were getting not that long ago. So 45.5 there, 32,000 for a top 10, 25 for a top 15. And if we qualify 10th or better, that'll give us another 31,000. So very nice. The fastest lap is very, very tempting. However, here's the reason why I sort of hesitate to do that. All right, we're going to Charlotte, Kansas, and Talladega. Now, first of all, let's start with Talladega. I know I'm not going to have the fastest lap at Talladega. We're going to be in trouble at Talladega, given how past performances have gone. Now, we've got more horsepower, and we've got better drag on the car than we had last time we were at a plate track, which was Daytona for the July race. So we're better, but we're still not at a point where I think we can contend for a victory there. However, Kansas, if you remember earlier in the season, we won at Kansas. So we're looking very good there. Charlotte is a weird, weird track in this game. And specifically, I'm talking about turns 3 and 4, with the way the track almost looks to be misshaped. Almost like it's a diamond shape in turn 3 and 4 rather than the traditional oval style corner. It's something weird about it. But anyway, we came a very close second at Charlotte the first race, and we won at Kansas. So I'm feeling pretty good here about our chances in the round of 12. But that is for next time. But for here, we're going to leave it here, as thankfully we come home and progress out of the round of 16 and into the round of 12. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned for more NASCAR Heat Evolution.